In 2025, we released our first video highlighting the safest vehicles on the market. For 2026, we're updating the list with even tougher standards to better reflect what truly defines top-tier safety. To qualify for this year's list, a vehicle must earn the highest good rating in the following Insurance Institute for highway safety crash tests: driver and passenger small overlap, moderate overlap, and side impact. We've also added a key requirement: good structural performance ratings across all crash tests, because structural integrity is critical to real-world protection. This change makes our criteria more stringent than last year. Finally, no rating in headlights or crash prevention can fall below acceptable. These qualifying standards impose a stricter filter than the criteria used in the Insurance Institute's Top Safety Pick program. That said, the Top Safety Pick program remains an excellent choice for most customers who prefer not to dig into detailed individual safety ratings. The encouraging news? Even with these stricter standards, the number of qualifying vehicles has grown considerably. Here's an important caveat. Just because a vehicle isn't listed in this video, doesn't necessarily mean that it's unsafe. It may simply not have undergone all of these crash tests yet. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety website is the best source to find the latest status on crash test results. In the small cars category, 2 models meet all the required criteria. The Honda Civic hatchback performs strongly across all crash tests. However, in the passenger side small overlap test, the dummy's head nearly slid off the airbag, leaving it vulnerable to contact with hard interior surfaces. The moderate overlap evaluation showed the rear passenger's head coming too close to the front seat. In the side impact assessment, the driver dummy recorded moderate injury risks to the torso and pelvis. The Hyundai Elantra earns good ratings in every crash test category. That said, during the passenger side small overlap evaluation, the dummy partially slid off the airbag into the gap between the front and curtain airbags, exposing the head to potential contact with hard surfaces. Additionally, in the side test, both the driver and rear passenger dummies experienced moderate injury readings to the pelvis and/or torso. Moving up to the midsize car category, here are the top contenders. The Honda Accord does well in the driver and passenger small overlap, moderate overlap, and side impact tests. It stands out as one of the safest vehicles in its class. The Hyundai Sonata delivers strong results in the small overlap and side impact assessments. However, the updated moderate overlap front test showed a moderate chest injury risk for the rear dummy, along with the shoulder belt shifting upward toward the neck. The Toyota Camry also performs well in small overlap tests. In the moderate overlap evaluation, the rear passenger dummy's head comes too close to the front seat. While the side impact assessment reveals no major concerns, it's worth noting that both the Accord and Sonata provide noticeably more survival space for occupants than the Camry. Next up are mid-size luxury cars. The Audi A5 delivers good performance across the small overlap tests. In the side impact evaluation, both the driver and passenger dummies recorded moderate torso injury risks. During the moderate overlap assessment, the rear dummy's head approached the front seat, with overall injury measures remaining low. The Mercedes-Benz C-Class shows exceptionally low intrusion in the small overlap tests. Rear seat control in the moderate overlap evaluation is impressive, yet the dummy still sustained moderate injury readings to the chest and head or neck. The side impact test presents only minor issues overall, though the driver dummy registered moderate risks of torso and pelvis injuries. In the large luxury car category, only one model stands out. The Genesis G80 performs admirably in the driver small overlap test. On the passenger side, however, elevated intrusion into the footwell area leads to moderate leg and foot injury risks. In the moderate overlap assessment, the shoulder belt rides too high on the rear dummy's neck. The side impact evaluation raises additional concerns as the driver dummy's head slips downward past the curtain airbag and contacts the windowsill, while the passenger dummy experiences excessive head acceleration. Shifting to the small SUV category, here are the standout models. The Honda HR-V excels in the small overlap tests. Its only notable issue in the moderate overlap evaluation is the rear dummy's head approaching the front seat. In the side impact test, the driver dummy recorded moderate injury readings to the torso and pelvis. The Hyundai Kona performs well in the small overlap tests. In the moderate overlap assessment, the shoulder belt rides too high toward the rear dummy's neck. The side impact evaluation shows moderate torso and pelvis injury risks for the driver dummy, plus moderate torso injuries for the passenger dummy. The Hyundai Tucson demonstrates strong resilience in the small overlap tests. In the side impact evaluation, both driver and passenger dummies sustain moderate torso injury risks. The moderate overlap assessment raises concerns, with the rear dummy's head nearing the front seat and posing a moderate risk of head or neck injury. The Kia Sportage delivers solid results in the small overlap evaluations. Similar to the Tucson, the side impact test produces moderate torso injury readings for both driver and passenger dummies. In the updated moderate overlap test, the side curtain airbags failed to deploy, leaving the rear passenger's head vulnerable to contacting external objects, despite otherwise low injury measures. The Mazda CX-30 shows strong performance in the small overlap tests and generally fares well in the moderate overlap evaluation, though the rear dummy's head approaches the front seat. The only concern in the side impact test is moderate torso injury risk for the front dummy. The Mazda CX-50 mirrors the performance of its smaller sibling, the CX-30. It handles small overlap tests effectively, while the rear dummy's head nears the front seat in the moderate overlap test. In the side impact evaluation, the front dummy records moderate torso and pelvis injury readings. The Subaru Solterra performs solidly in the moderate overlap front and driver side small overlap tests. Drawbacks include the passenger side small overlap test, where the dummy's head slips into a gap between airbags, increasing contact risks, and the side impact evaluation, where inadequate rear passenger head protection allows the dummy to slip past the curtain airbag and contact the C-pillar. The midsize SUV category offers an abundance of strong contenders. The Ford Explorer shows elevated intrusion into the lower occupant compartment in the driver's small overlap test, resulting in moderate lower leg and foot injury risks, though upper body survival space remains good. The moderate overlap evaluation reveals two concerns: moderate head or neck injury readings for the rear dummy, plus its head approaching the front seat. In the side impact assessment, the driver dummy sustains moderate pelvis injury risks. The Honda Passport provides excellent protection in the small overlap and side impact tests, with no significant dummy head contacts. The only notable drawback is in the moderate overlap evaluation, where the rear passenger dummy recorded moderate chest injury readings. The Hyundai Ioniq 9 delivers strong results across the small overlap and side impact assessments. It also performs impressively in the moderate overlap test, maintaining low injury risks for the rear passenger with no concerning head approaches. The Hyundai Santa Fe excels in the small overlap tests. In the side impact evaluation, the driver dummy records moderate torso injuries, along with high pelvis injury risks. During the moderate overlap test, the rear passenger dummy's head approaches the front seat while sustaining moderate head or neck injury readings. The Kia EV9 stands out by excelling in every crash test category. It maintains excellent survival space and is one of the few vehicles to effectively control rear seat dummy movement in the moderate overlap evaluation. The Kia Sorento achieves solid results in the small overlap and side impact tests. In the moderate overlap evaluation, the rear passenger benefits from an improved seatbelt design that keeps injury measures low and prevents any head contact issues. The Kia Telluride performs well in small overlap assessments. In the moderate overlap test, the shoulder belt shifts too close to the rear dummy's neck. The side impact evaluation shows moderate pelvis injury risk for the driver and moderate torso injury readings for the passenger. The Mazda CX-70 and CX-90 deliver flawless performance across every crash test. They rank among the safest vehicles available in the non-luxury segment. The Nissan Murano impresses with strong protection in the small overlap and side impact tests. The moderate overlap evaluation provides good overall protection, though the rear passenger sustains a moderate chest injury reading despite proper belt positioning and no head approach. The Volkswagen Atlas offers robust protection in the small overlap tests. In the side impact evaluation, the driver dummy records elevated pelvis injury risks. The moderate overlap test shows the rear dummy's head nearing the front seat, increasing head injury risk, though this issue does not affect the cross-sport version. Next up are luxury midsize SUVs. The redesigned BMW X3 delivers strong results across every crash test. It exhibits very low intrusion in both the small overlap and side impact evaluations, paired with excellent dummy control and low injury measures in the moderate overlap test. The BMW X5 demonstrates near-flawless performance in all crash tests. The sole concern is in the moderate overlap evaluation, where the rear dummy's head approaches the front seat, potentially increasing head injury risks. The Genesis GV70 performs well in the small overlap and moderate overlap tests. In the side impact evaluation, the driver dummy sustains moderate injury readings to the torso and pelvis. The Genesis GV80 achieves stellar results in the small overlap and moderate overlap tests. The side impact evaluation reveals moderate pelvis injury measures for the rear seat dummy. The Lexus NX provides solid protection in the small overlap tests. In the updated moderate overlap assessment, the rear passenger's shoulder belt shifts upward toward the neck, while the dummy records a moderate chest injury risk. During the side impact evaluation, the rear dummy slips past the curtain airbag and contacts the C-pillar. The Lincoln Aviator earns good ratings in the small overlap front and side impact tests. In the moderate overlap evaluation, the rear dummy's head approaches the front seat too closely. The Lincoln Nautilus stands out by earning top marks in the moderate overlap and side impact tests. However, in the small overlap evaluation, the driver dummy partially misses the airbag, leaving its head vulnerable to contact with hard interior surfaces. The Mercedes-Benz GLC excels in the small overlap and side impact tests. In the moderate overlap evaluation, the rear dummy's head nears the front seat while sustaining moderate head or neck injury risks. The Tesla Model Y performs well in the small overlap and side impact tests. It notably provides 30 centimeters of survival space between the B-pillar and driver seat centerline in side impact scenarios, more than any other vehicle in this group. The main drawback appears in the moderate overlap assessment, where the driver dummy's head approaches the front seat. The Volvo XC90 handles the small overlap tests without issues. In the moderate overlap evaluation, however, the rear seat dummy's head approached the front seat. The side impact test reveals moderate torso injuries for the driver and moderate torso and pelvis injuries for the passenger. Unfortunately, the large SUV category offers just two options. The Rivian R1S delivers strong performance across all crash tests, making it an exceptionally safe vehicle. Its standout feature is in the side impact evaluation, where it provides the driver with an impressive 34.5 centimeters of space between the B-pillar and the driver's seat centerline. The Volvo EX90 excels in every category, earning top marks in the small overlap, moderate overlap, and side impact tests. This performance clearly reflects Volvo's commitment to reclaiming its legendary reputation for safety. Finally, let's examine the large pickup category. The Tesla Cybertruck demonstrates excellent results in the small overlap and side impact evaluations. In the moderate overlap test, the rear dummy sustains a moderate chest injury risk. The Toyota Tundra performs well in the small overlap and side impact tests. However, the moderate overlap evaluation reveals high injury measures to the driver dummy's legs or feet. Up next, we look at cars that failed their crash tests.